right wing is attacking Nancy Pelosi, and I will too, because I don't like Nancy Pelosi, and she is a hypocrite. So Ice Cream Queen Nancy Pelosi, says the right things when it comes to coronavirus. You should follow social distancing guidelines. You should wear a mask. Some of you might know that in California, salons have been closed. They have not been allowed to operate because of the rapid spread of this virus. And many business owners have suffered the consequences of this. So all of a sudden, some new security camera footage emerges showing Nancy Pelosi doing exactly what she is not supposed to do. Let's take a look. Okay, so that's Nancy Pelosi in San Francisco, in a salon, not wearing a mask. Apparently she went in for, like, this is the part that really gets me. She went in to get a haircut and a blow dry. Like, but I get it if like your roots, I don't get it at all. You shouldn't do it at all, right? If everyone has to abide by these rules, you don't get to be an exception. But like, I don't even think she got a haircut. I think she got a hair wash and a blowout. Like, blow out your own hair. What are you doing? Are you kidding me right now? Like, I had to figure out ways to like do my own hair because yeah, the roots situation sucks. That sucks. And there were definitely moments where I was gonna like hit up my stylist and be like, yo, do you wanna show up to my house? Like, I was desperate, right? But I figured it out and I followed the rules, and that's what you should do. So now the right is using that video to attack her because she's not wearing a mask and she's getting her hair done indoors. For what, a blow dry? Girl, blow dry your own hair. What you can't wash your own hair? What are you doing?
Yeah, no, I mean, you solved it. Have them come to your house. And I imagine it's even easier to solve when you're Nancy Pelosi and have 1,000 times the resources and could literally get whoever does the Oscars people's hair to come to your place if you wanted to. And I know you're gonna get to her excuse, I'm sure, but no matter what, just don't do it. Don't do it because look, does this actually make us even on Fox News spent months telling people not to wear masks and now Nancy Pelosi doesn't wear a mask? Does that make it even? No, except kind of in American politics, it does. It makes them feel 100% validated in not abiding by any of these rules. It shouldn't, it's crazy, but it does. That's the way that it works.
I agree with you. And I just want to make sure the audience knows I did not actually have a hairstylist come in and do my hair. So I practiced on myself with fake dye until I felt comfortable doing my own hair, which I don't ever want to do again. So luckily, salons are now allowed to reopen, but I do want to give you the excuse from Pelosi's spokesperson, because I looked into this and this is not true. The statement alleges that Pelosi was actually abiding by the rules. The business offered for the speaker to come in on Monday and told her that they were allowed by the city to have one customer at a time in the business. The speaker complied with the rules as presented to her by this establishment. So nice job throwing the establishment under a bus. First of all, she wasn't wearing a mask. So that's a giant rule that was broken. Secondly, no, the hair salons in San Francisco did not allow for indoor hair treatments. Yeah. They just didn't. So they just straight up made that up. And it's like frustrating that they would say, oh, no, Pelosi doesn't know what the rules are, but she was told by this establishment, which by the way has this stylist who, you don't know where Pelosi has who she's talked to. She's been out and about. I know that she's been wearing masks on camera, but when you don't wear a mask, it's not just about what you're doing to your own health, it's putting other people at risk. So not only did she put that stylist at risk, not only was she a giant hypocrite, but then they throw the establishment under a bus. And I think that's pathetic and sick. And I do want to read a few comments from the owner of this salon. It's E Salon in San Francisco. Erica is the name of the owner. And she says, it was a slap in the face that Pelosi went in, that she feels that she can just go and get her stuff done while no one else can go in. And I can't work. We're supposed to look up to this woman, right? It's just disturbing. And the owner also pointed out the hardships that small businesses have been facing, including her own. She says, "This is for everybody," she said. "I am sharing this because of what everyone in my industry and my city, because of what every small business is going through right now." So she's basically making the point that this hypocrisy matters. Like, people are suffering financially because they're following the rules. And to have someone in a position of leadership, in a position of power, like Nancy Pelosi, break the rules like this is damning, and it just communicates that, they're not willing to follow their own guidelines and restrictions.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.